Being a part of LGBTQ community, my name is Oliver. In 2021 Pride Month, the Taiwan Island Association organized an event, Self-Expression in Drag. We invited 2 Taiwanese drag queens and 1 Irish drag queen, who will share their life experience and what is the reason behind. We are all the same, and to be brave to be who you are. Let's welcome Brad to introduce himself to the audience.
Hello everyone, my name is Bradley Brock. I also go by Neon Love. I am a 25-year-old drag queen living in the west of Ireland.
What is the reason for you to become a drag queen?
I think the reason why I started doing drag was to build up self-esteem and confidence. The school that I was in, we didn't have what was known as transition year, which is a year basically where you do drama and theatre, and I do think that kind of work actually does build up confidence in a person. So for me doing drag, it was more so about like building up my own personal confidence. It was also kind of like a mask, like not like the masks that we're used to today, but the mask that basically when we wake up we kind of put on to show everyone that we're okay. It was kind of like a mask in my way, where I could literally just be whoever I wanted to be, kind of go against society norms and just live the life how I want to live it. And with that, it kind of bled out into me as a person in general, where I'm more confident in myself. I'd wear whatever I want. I don't really heed much hate or negativity that comes my way, because it's just taught me that you just need to accept yourself and love yourself.
So what is meaning of the drag queen for you?
To me, drag is a huge political stance. As much as not many people want to listen to it, it does have a lot to do with politics. Like the first ever Stonewall and Pride protest was led by someone who was not only trans, who also did drag, and a person of colour. So when we kind of look back on the history of drag, it's been very much a political statement. It allows us to have a platform to be vocal and to have our voice heard whenever we want to raise any awareness on anything or anything like that. Sometimes I do feel like drag has kind of washed down a little bit, but I do think like we should kind of grow back to the roots. So like drag queens years ago used to go into charity shops and thrift shops, and they used to get extravagant gowns and do them up. And I do feel like drag, no matter what your character is, you put a lot of work into it. So why not be heard? Why not have your voice spoken and be really vocal towards other people and raise awareness, especially on the community that we're in and our minority itself.
In the future that you support LGBTQ, what would you like to see the change in the future?
I'd like to see a lot more progression. We have progressed here in Ireland as a gay community, or the LGBTQ community. We've progressed an awful lot with equality and different things like that, showing a sense of comfort that we are accepted in our home country. But saying that, I always say it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We may have got this, but we don't realise that now all eyes are on us, and these eyes are a perspective from outside of our community. They don't realise or they don't understand fully. So I do think that we need, as a community ourselves, to work harder on raising awareness and the understanding of others, help educate those. But for our community in general in the future, I'd like to see less toxic masculinity on our TV and in our media. I think that there is a lot of talented gay, bisexual, transgender actresses and actors out there that we always seem to only be hired if we fit the mold and fit the category. So like the bare men would be on the TV most of the time. I do think we need campy queens, feminine boys, butch queens. No matter who you are, I think we all deserve a time in a spotlight, and I think that if you're good at your job, you deserve it. So I do think from media to even like basic lifestyle and living, I think there needs to be a lot of progression in that area, and I hope that there will be a lot of progression.
Have you been through like difficult time, or being bullied, or being treated a different way while or during when you were doing the drag queen and before even your lifetime?
I do think like with growing up, especially in rural Ireland, Ireland is very much like a Christian state. It's a Catholic state, very religious. It has been difficult, and as a younger boy in my life, a lot of people could tell that I was more feminine and more campy, and just they knew I was gay straight away. So growing up It wasn't primary school necessary, but it was more so secondary school and like high school where I had like a lot of bullying going on. I think drag has been kind of like medicine for that. It's helped heal and cure the insecurities that I have formed since being bullied. But not only that, afterwards, I think everyone, no matter who you are, if you're a drag queen or not, I think everyone gets bullied in their lifetime. It's something that we all have in common, no matter how different we are. I think it's the way that we kind of accept that these people are more so insecure about themselves. That's why they tend to target other people who they think are weaker than them. But with that, I think drag has kind of elevated and pushed it out there where I get a lot more kind of negative stuff come into my life. But with the support of friends and family, it doesn't really matter.
So the final question is, what would you like to say to these good people who still terrified and afraid to be who they are?
I'd say obviously it's difficult in whatever situation or circumstances you are in, but always remember that there's other people out there who love you no matter what, and other people will always support you. I think 2020 has been a good enough example to show that you need to just live your life no matter what, because at any stage it could literally just be shut down just like it was. So I think I won't turn around and say be courageous, because it's hard to be courageous, but always know that there's love and support out there. You can create your own family in this community and just start living life the way that you want to live it without worrying about what other people think or what other people say. I guess I'm lucky in a way in the country that I live in. We are so diverse in not just culture, but also sexuality wise. We got the pass of the equality vote back in 2015. It's comforting knowing that I'm accepted by the eyes of the law in my country. It's great progression to see such a small island be so diverse with no matter orientation, but also diverse from cultures, different religions as well. It shows a sense of community. We have like an option near enough to pick and choose who we want to be and form ourselves into whoever we want to be. With politics in Ireland, it is very accepting, and you can see the changeover throughout the years. I probably would say 2012 onwards was the movement of where we basically got equality for any LGBTQ member to be able to marry someone that they love. And then a few years after that, we had the repeal of the 8th, where a woman has rights to her own body. So it is great to see a small, tiny island like Ireland be so progressive. Again, I think it is always kind of important to reflect on countries that don't have the same opportunities as us and don't allow people to be free and be who they are. It's important to realize that we should value where we're from, no matter who we are or where we're from. I can't even think off the top of my head, I think it's like 60 something countries where being gay is still punishable. And doing a lot of like LGBT work in my own community and in Ireland, I've grown the knowledge that there is some lethal punishments out there to be who you are. So in a sense of living in countries where we can be free to be who we are, I think it is important just to live your life how you want it and be happy no matter what it is.
3, 2, 1.
Happy Pride from Taiwan Island Association.
Hey!
I want to say a huge thank you to the Taiwan Association Ireland for sending me this essential bag. It comes with a cute little mask on it with a little teddy bear on it, and also some hand soap as well. So thank you so much for sending this out to me.